episode of The Story Behind the Car. And wow, you don't see this very often, a 1957 Oldsmobile. And your name is?
Mike.
Mike. And tell me about the car.
Well, it's a 1957 Holiday Super 88. There was 40,000 of them made.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This has got four-wheel disc brakes. I took the drums off. Mike's disc brakes has the front.
I got to get the back window. Keep talking. I'm sorry, Mike.
Yes, it's a three-piece window. It's a one-year model.
Yes, it is. I bet you a lot of people haven't even seen this.
It's beautiful design.
And Oldsmobile was the only one that had the three-piece window, correct?
Buick also.
Oh, Buick had it as well.
Only 1 year also,
Yeah.
besides the pickup trucks.
Wow.
So then you walk around here. Here's where the existing exhaust used to come out. And of course, we have an original license plate now.
Yeah.
We have the gas cap underneath.
Oh, so just like similar to the Chevy had it.
Yep, 56.
Yeah.
This is a 57 though, Olds.
Yeah.
I like it because of the rocket tubes that come out of it.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that again.
Oh, that's sweet.
And it has the rocket engine, I believe.
Yes, it does. It's got the 371 rocket.
We'll see that in a minute. I got to get the interior. And I interrupted you. You were telling me about how you acquired the vehicle.
Yes, the gentleman in Minnesota, Harry Laborde, and it's a beautiful interior that he did. He had to get the paint done.
Yeah.
I've
Can I open the door?
Yes, you may.
Yeah. And I keep interrupting you.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Still work in process. I got some ideas.
Yeah.
Make sure you get the top part right here with the ribs.
Yeah. I love a headliner too.
Now, like this here, you got a map light down here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for the people in the back.
Yeah, and the ashtrays too. You need that.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah. AM radio in the day.
Yeah. And did you say you did the interior, or you updated or upgraded the interior?
This is how I bought it.
Okay.
Except for the motor train side of it.
Okay. And I believe you said you did some work underneath as well?
Yes, I had stripped off all the undercoating in 2019, and it put on some Eastwood rubberized underneath there, and she's slick.
Oh, underneath.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wish you could see underneath of it. It's beautiful. Took off, if you get underneath the A-arms, you can see how good they look now.
Yeah.
I had them all repainted, and Fusik Automotive sold me the parts for the A-arm bushings. A friend of mine sold me some original ball joints. Did take the Rochester carburetor off, and I've went with an Elderbrock 4-barrel.
Okay.
And as you see here, it's got the upgrade with the booster and the
Dual bowl.
dual bowls here.
Yeah.
For safety.
And what is this here?
That's the power steering.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, that's the power steering. Didn't have air condition.
Yeah.
I have upgraded to an alternator instead of a generator.
Yeah.
But it looks like a generator.
Yes, it does.
Which keeps the battery going.
And is that, it looks like a real battery as opposed to the fake?
Yes, it's a, how do you say this? Replica, yes.
Yeah.
It's a gel battery, is 2.6 volts, which makes a 12-volt system.
Oh, wow.
And you can buy them in Youngstown, Ohio. And S&S in St. Peter's did my radiator for me, had it record.
Yeah, I've used them before as well.
Very good people.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini was from Youngstown, Ohio. Remember the boxer?
Yeah.
Ray Boom Boom
yeah,
Mancini?
yeah.
I was trying to think of his name. Well, that engine is something else.
Well, it was 371 cubic inches, had 277 horsepower in 57.
Yeah, which was a big deal back then.
If you had the J2 package, it would have been 3 deuces, and you would have been pushing over 300.
Wow.
It was the first outlaw car in NASCAR. Lee Petty took it down to Daytona and he couldn't. I think he beat the time trial so much that the guy came down and asked him to pop the hood, and they outlawed him. So Lee didn't
Hence
get
the name Outlaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that poster from Hemmings says, and I've read the article from Richard Petty's museum, and it stated, and the following year Lee gave it to Richard, and Richard drove the 57 Olds, and it was his first car.
Was Lee Richard's father? Or?
Yeah, oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, the Petty industry.
Yeah, I knew they had a big racing family. I didn't know if it was a brother or a father.
Yes, they are. And as you see it, the roof line is lowered, and this is factory.
Yeah, I never noticed this roof line before. I've never really been up close to a 57.
Yeah.
I've always seen them from a distance and fell in love a long time ago.
Yeah, just this slope right here. Your arm cups right in here just perfectly when you're hanging out the door.
Yeah.
The difference in the Super 88 and the floor pan?
Yeah, the Super 88, you got this here chrome piece that comes all the way up.
Okay.
The base model 88, its spear comes up to about right here.
Okay.
And the door handle in the Super 88 is in the stainless steel. The base model 88, it's in the paint area, just like the picture shows the 88 there. So there's a little bit more upgrade here.
Yeah.
You get the ribs on the inside, you get the chrome package in the back end that we showed where the gas tank was.
Wonderful. Can you show the trunk or?
Yeah, we can show. It's a little messy, of course, because that's where we store.
Yeah.
We show everything. So,
yeah, that's impressive though.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tank.
Yeah.
4,200 pounds is the weight of the car.
Which is a lot.
Well, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
To today's standards, of course.
Gas tank and exhaust.
We already saw that.
Yeah.
And any future plans at all?
Yeah, I found out yesterday that they got a process on this metal here on the interior. It's painted. Harry did this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna chrome it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna really make it pop. And a company down in Bonne Terre, Griffin Automotive, has a spray-on apparatus that they can spray on the nickel and buff it out, and then bake it, and then put 3 coats of urethane lacquer on it, which I think is going to be good for an inside application for chroming.
Yeah.
Instead of sending it out having chrome. And he said that the chroming industry is running about 7 months behind, and I think he could do it a lot earlier.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And do you take it to car shows only, or do you take it out on cruises or any trips?
Well, we're allowed to do 1,000 miles personal use, which we use to go to get our ice creams.
And you adhere to that 1,000 miles.
Yeah, I do. Well, actually,
I'll leave it at that.
I bought it with 15,000. It's got 16.7. Yeah, 16.7 now.
Yeah, I adhere to that 1,000 too. I usually do 999 and stop.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't drive it much. In 2019, there was no car show, so I was doing the underside.
Yeah.
And doing other radiator rebuilds and rear end rebuilds by Fabcraft in Wyoming. Did the rear end. Awesome place. They got Oldsmobiles, Buicks, and Cadillacs.
Wonderful.
The man he's got all your...
What transmission does it have?
Okay, the transmission is a Hydromatic, 4-speed, dual coupler, automatic. Oh, there was another word in there. It's something about shifting the fluid from the front. Dual coupler.
Okay.
Dual coupler.
I hadn't heard of that one. I had a 2-speed power glide in
the
in my
2-speed
Buick.
power glides. But this is one of the early automatics that had 4-speed. They had the 56 Oldsmobiles had the Hydromatic, but when they hit second gear, it about yank your head off because it was so shifty. This here's a lot milder, but the 371's got quite a bit of get up and go, and it's painted gold because it was Oldsmobile's 50th anniversary.
Okay.
Is the reason why they painted it gold.
Because they were generally green, weren't they?
Well, the prior motors were green.
Yeah.
and then they changed it to red later on.
Okay.
So, but this is the reason why it's gold is for the
Anniversary.
50th anniversary. This
Yes.
car was the 50th anniversary, which makes it kind of iconic. Plus it being Lee Petty's outlawed car by NASCAR.
Yeah.
Plus all the body changes that they did from 56 to 57. It's just a miraculous ride. I get a lot of help from my 57 club. They help me out on any kind of electronics, mechanical. It's just an awesome group of people to work
Wonderful.
with.
Well, thank you so much for showing it to us, Mike. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you for telling us the story behind the car.
Well, let me give it a start if you got sound on there.
Oh, yeah, I do.
All right.
You're giving us the nickel tour plus the sound.
Oh, I love the sound of this sucker.
I better get around the back.
Oh, sure.
Can you give it one more, Mike? So, Mike, thank you so much for giving us all the detail on your Oldsmobile. And we were just talking, and you wanted to give some additional information.
Yes, this is the board right here that we made up with the start of the build and the finish of the build. That's what Harry Laborde was doing. And this is some pamphlets that we had from the 57 Club that did the changes in the motor cavities and the car itself that was really premium for GM at the time.
Okay. And you were saying there's a car show you're going to attend?
Yes, I would like to sign off saying I hope you all come out and see us in Springfield, Missouri in 2024. It looks like it's going to be in July, so put that on your date and we'll see you there.
And the name of the show?
The Oldsmobile Nationals. All the Oldsmobiles will be there. Just beautiful cars, all of them.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much again, Mike.
All right.